So, hi everyone, Snake here, and today in this video I'm going to review the Ibanez GRG121DX. So it's a pretty entry-level guitar because you can find it around 200 bucks, something like that. So yeah, not the most expensive guitar you could ever find. What I think about this guitar, I think it's an amazing guitar, especially for the price, but I'm gonna develop that a little bit in this video. I bought this guitar about a year ago, a year and 2 months ago, about that, from Thomann once again, because yes, even though I complain every time about how they set up the guitars, I somehow always come by to buy the products. So yeah, for once, I don't have any complaint about how the guitar was set up. Seriously, no complaint at all. The guitar was set up just right. Maybe the action of the strings, that was a little bit too high for me, but this is not really a problem. This is more a matter of personal preference. So don't think that it's an issue regarding the guitar. But yeah, this guitar was set up pretty right. Although I would say that I didn't spend a lot of time with the guitar like on setup. I don't know if this is a word or not, but yeah, because when I got this guitar, I only played it for about, I don't know, for less than a week or so, but something like 5 days. So I think, yeah, something for like 4 or 5 days before I gave it to my luthier to change the pickup. Because yes, this guitar has in the bridge, it has a similar Duncan Asgo 6 and not the humbucker that came with it. I'm gonna explain my choice a little bit later. And when I gave it to him, he also set up the guitar, so you know I didn't have to spend a lot of time, and maybe the guitar was not set up that right. But the only grievance I can remember from this was the action. So yeah, don't take my word for it. Maybe try it out before, because I know you can find this guitar so easily at pretty much any good big local guitar stores. It's not like the Elementon or the Ding guitar. Good points of this guitar. The tuners, surprisingly, yeah, the tuners are a very good point. They do the trick, and honestly, the tune stability is really good. Once again, I say really good because it's we talk about a 200 bucks guitar, so yeah, you kind of have to manage your expectation regarding the quality that you're gonna get with this guitar. But yeah, for 200 bucks, I would say sometimes even better than the Dean guitar at 300. So yeah, it's not lacking tuner's quality, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it definitely do the trick. And knowing that I very often torture this guitar with very, very, very low tunings, yeah, the tuning stability is quite amazing, I must say. For instance, right now this guitar is set up in A sharp, something like that, drop A sharp or A sharp. So yeah, normally something you would find on 7-string guitar, but because I don't have a 7-string, I don't use a 7-string. I promise I'm gonna invest in a 7-string soon. Moving on, yeah, the tuning stability is really good, especially for low tunings. It's quite amazing, to be honest. It may also depend on what string gauge you're using. I'm using really low string gauge, especially for such a low tuning. Right now it's 9 to 46, if I do remember correctly. 9 or it's either 10 to 46 or 9 to 46. I have a doubt about that. So, but yeah, something not meant for 7-string tunings, but the tuning stability is insane. Other good points, the guitar is very light. but like really light. So I know some of you may prefer heavy guitars, something like the Shovel from the Gojira lead singer. That as of right now his name I can remember. Fuck. But yeah, this guy is definitely light, and that's a very good point because you can play it for a very long session. I know I've played this guitar for about 6 hours and wasn't tired about with the weight because after 6 hours I was tired, but not because of the weight of the guitar. Another good point I would say the neck, because it's you don't have any polish on the neck, so it's pretty smooth, it's really fast, you can really have fun, and it's overall very good. Nothing to complain about. Maybe just, I don't know if that would be visible on the camera, but where you have the dots of the different frets, that gives the guitar a cheap look. And yes, it's $200, but without that, it would feel much better, in my opinion. But hey, so you have 24 frets. It's and even on the 24, it's not an issue to get there, which is a really good point. Now, to the bad points. This guitar is insanely fragile, so I don't know if that is going to show up at the camera, but just here and here, for instance. And trust me, I've been very careful with this guitar, but yeah, it damages itself super easily, especially if you travel with it. And second bad point, which is pretty much the only one I have, is the quality of the pickups. They are barely usable. They have a lack of power, output power. Even though they're humbuckers, it's quite insane. I think even the Automaton has more output power than those of. It's weird, and they sound really muddy. They really sound like crap. That's why I replaced at least one with the Seymour Duncan Nazgul. This way, this guitar is super usable. It sounds awesome. Um, and in the demos, I will do one with the net pickup that I didn't use in a year, and with the bridge pickup, in order for you to see the difference between the two, between what a very good pickup sounds like and what the original one sounds like. And you're gonna see that it sounds like crap. Also, I'm gonna put in the description the Reaper files for the demos, because when I post the video on YouTube, YouTube's gonna compress everything, and you're not gonna get the raw sound. So I'm gonna give you the DI tracks of the demos. That way, if you have Reaper or any DAW, you can load them and see for yourself. Anyway, that's pretty much all. Once again, if you have a question about this guitar, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!